everyone, welcome back to Georgia's Shenanigans. I'm Georgia. Today we're going to see how you make a bracelet. It's a pretty simple bracelet. There is some wire wrapped heart-shaped beads that I'm going to put, I think it's 8 on there. I've left 2 that I haven't wrapped yet, so I can show you how to wrap them. So we've just got a head pin, which the head pins are a little bit longer than what I need, but that's what I've got. A couple of little stainless steel balls and the little heart in the centre. The reason I've put the stainless steel balls on is that the holes in the heart are bigger than the pin, obviously, and it'll actually slip off the end. And at the top here, I've put another ball. It just makes it a little bit easier when you're wrapping because you're not trying to wrap down into that space down in the top of the heart. So to begin, you will need a pair of pliers. So just grab it right above the bead, bend it over into a right angle, so you've got that. Grab your round nose pliers. Now we only need a small loop on these, so grab it up near the end of your pliers and then bend it back over the pliers, turn the pliers in your hand and complete the loop. So just so that it wraps into a fairly nice kind of loop. Then you can leave your wire on your pliers and then just wrap it a few times. However many times you want to wrap it. I've actually messed this one up a little bit. It's not too bad. Grab your cutters, snip off the excess. Then you want to grab your loop. Now, where you've cut your wire off, there'll be a tiny little burr on the wire. So just grab your pliers, tuck it in. Make sure there's nothing sticking out. You don't want it grabbing onto your clothes or poking into you. And that's it. That's how you do those. So I'll do another one just to show you again. So you want to grab at the top of the beads, bend your wire over, pop your your round nose pliers on. Now obviously with your round nose, if you use the ends of your pliers, you're going to get a small loop. If you went right up here, you'd get a big loop. So we just want a small loop, so we're just going to go around about there. Hold it nice and tight. Turn your pliers. Bring it around, get it ready to wrap. Sometimes I hold it with my round nose, other times I take the round nose off like this and I'll grab it like that to wrap it. Just whatever's easiest for you. Grab your cutters, cut it off. Now it'll probably get a little bit bent out of shape, so just straighten it up again. Tuck in the end. So there we have it. Now with your loop, if you find it gets a little bit out of shape, you can pop your pliers back in and just go around and give it a squeeze all the way around. That'll usually bring it back to sort of how you want it. Make sure it's all nice and straight. Okay, so we're going to be using tiger tail wire for our bracelet. We've got these little, they're sort of triangle shaped glass beads. They've got an AB finish, so they're quite pretty. Some little 4mm stainless steel balls, some wire guardians and some crimps. Got a toggle clasp. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to put my wire guardian on. So these are stainless steel wire guardians, and they're stainless steel crimps as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my toggle straight onto my wire guardian. Now some people don't do that. They'll put it on with a jump ring. First of all, well, the argument is that if your clasp fails, you've got to remake the entire necklace, the entire bracelet. However, I really don't think these stainless steel toggles are going to fail, so I'm going to put them straight onto the wire guardian rather than use a jump ring. A jump ring is a weakness, so you want, as few weaknesses as possible. So we're going to, if I can get the wire to go through the crimp, yeah, there we go. So you've got something that looks like that. Now these crimps, I've used them before. They're okay. They're expensive compared to the regular silver filled or copper crimps, but they seem to work fine, and they're a lot easier to use than the other ones. So you just grab it, you push the little button in. Sometimes you'll hear it click, sometimes you won't. Put it in and push it in until you're satisfied that it's where it needs to be. That's nice and secure. So now we want to start feeding on our beads. So we're going to start with one of these, then we're going to do a ball, then we're going to do a heart, then another ball, then another bead, and a ball, and a heart, a ball, and a bead. So it's going to look like that. So I'm just going to continue putting the rest of these beads on. So I'll probably fast forward this bit so that you don't get bored out of your brain watching me feed beads on. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that's what we have now. All our beads are on. Now these are going to hang the right way regardless of how you put them on, because obviously they can turn around on their wire. But that's the basic idea of our bracelet. So now we just need to finish it off. So once again, put crimp on. Grab your wire guardian. might have noticed me grab an awl while I was stringing these on. There was a little tiny piece of stainless steel stuck in the bead that I was trying to put onto the wire. So an awl will usually clear the hole of whatever's obstructing it. So there we have our ring part of our toggle on that end, on our wire guardian. So now we need to go back down through our crimp. If I can get it in there. Go back through a bead or two. And then you just need to pull it up. Now make sure all your beads are up and that you're not pulling it too tight, because you don't want it to be too tight. So that looks to be pretty good. So now we're just going to crimp this end off. Cut off our tail. And there you have it. One charm bracelet. It's pretty cute. I'd wear it. I quite like it. So very quick and easy. Don't need a whole lot of supplies. Wire wrapping, you know, it's good practice for you if you're learning to wire wrap. It's not a difficult piece at all. So I'd love to know what you think. So if you could please like, subscribe and comment would be fabulous. And I wish you all a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks very much.